we're doing a documentary on my show, Your Pal Kal, which I'm sure you all seen because it's awesome. Let's go!
Your Pal Kal is most popular for the interviews and questions asked.
Today I will be interviewing people that you have frequently seen on the segment, show, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. What does Your Pal Kal mean to you?
Hello, my name is Mr. Pickles, and I am the mascot for Your Pal Kal. As Jolena calls me, the Slug.
Does Your Pal Kal make the news better?
Of course I do. I'm in them. They're nothing without me.
Hey Bulldogs, welcome back.
Welcome back.
I had the greatest idea for the next episode of Your Pal Kal.
Loyalty.
Say silk 5 times.
Silk, 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 silk.
Architect.
So you failed. I think it's like 10% chance that it's raining right now. How do you feel about Mr. Freeling calling you lame?
Calls me lame? That guy probably chose Pepsi, is my guess.
Favorite Halloween themed movie?
The Conjuring.
Oh, it's right.
Help, Super Cal. We're all depressed.
You deal with stress.
I cry and then I'll take a nap.
Me too.
Hey, it's Joel with Broadcast Journalism. I am the main editor and best editor for Your Pal Kal, and I'm going to show you guys how I edit one of the segments for Your Pal Kal.
Alright, so I'll try my very best not to be super duper boring here, but no promises. I am a nerd, so a lot of stuff that I say is kind of boring unless you're also a nerd. But long story short, when it comes to editing Your Pal Kal segments, in specific the interviews, there's generally speaking 3 steps. And I say generally speaking because occasionally there are special exceptions, like establishing shots where Cal may be adding context to a situation, or maybe there's a special announcement that's paired with Your Pal Kal, and those sorts of segments obviously have a bit of a different editing process. But generally, for all the interviews, there's only about 3 basic steps. The first one is to bring the recorded video in and to sort of splice it all up, choreograph it correctly, and get it in the right order. And the second step would be to bring in the external audio that is recorded on a external audio device, or what is now usually just Cal's phone. And then that audio will be spliced with the video so that it all matches up. The audio from the original video will be deleted so that it's just the really nice audio recorded from the external device. And at that point, then it's a long and sort of repetitive process of me just going back and forth, skimming between all the footage, cutting everything up, and zooming in on the interviewees. This isn't something that's mandatory. I could save a lot of time not doing it, but I like zooming in on the interviewees and occasionally Cal when something funny is said, or maybe when an interview is particularly dry. Not necessarily because they're bad interviews, but paired up along others, sometimes there are interviews that are a little bit more lengthy and can get a little bit dry at times. So I like zooming in on the interviewees whenever they're speaking. It adds a little bit of motion to the video and gives you a little bit extra something to look at. And alongside that, when I'm doing this process of cutting up the video and zooming in on different things at times, I will also add text, because adding awkward little segments that are kind of paused and don't have audio can really get the audience kind of distant from actually paying attention. So you always want to have something moving on screen and extra something to look at. So having motion and extra little graphics, even if it's just a little bit of text, can go a long way. So, as I said, I didn't give any promises that I wouldn't be boring, but that is the general, what I'm going to call 3 to 4 step process for editing a Your Pal Kal interview.
Let's interview the interviewer. Cal, what does Your Pal Kal mean to you?
It means a lot to me. I feel like I help people to, I try to be funny so that people can, be happier in their days. And, I feel like so many people are sad these days and, depressed. And I try to not let people be that way because, if you're depressed, then, you're never going to get better because you're not helping yourself. You're just being sad all the time. And you just have to try and, push your happiness out or it's not going to come out.
Thank you.